Ed Sullivan, the legendary host of The Ed Sullivan Show, was known for his stoic presence, stiff demeanor, and powerful influence in the world of entertainment. For over 2 decades, he introduced America to some of the most iconic acts of all time: the Beatles, Elvis Presley, the Supremes, and more. But behind the scenes, Sullivan was a fierce perfectionist who demanded total control of his show, and there was one moment in particular when he truly lost it, an explosive incident that would be talked about for years. The moment in question happened in 1969, when the Doors were booked to perform their hit song Light My Fire. Before the show, Sullivan's producers gave the band one strict request: do not say the word higher in the lyrics, girl. We couldn't get much higher because it was seen as a drug reference, something Sullivan wanted to avoid at all costs. Jim Morrison, known for his rebellious nature, agreed to the change during rehearsals. But when the cameras rolled live, he looked straight into the lens and sang the original lyrics with full conviction. The performance electrified the audience, but backstage, Ed Sullivan was livid. After the cameras stopped rolling, Sullivan reportedly refused to shake Morrison's hand and yelled at the band, declaring they would never appear on his show again. Morrison's calm response? "Hey man, we just did the Sullivan Show." That moment encapsulated a rare public loss of control for Sullivan, a man usually composed and calculated. But that wasn't the only time he lost his temper. Sullivan's rise to television royalty had made him a gatekeeper of culture, and with that came enormous pressure to balance entertainment with the conservative values of the time. Sullivan often clashed with performers over lyrics, wardrobe, and even gestures. He famously forced Elvis Presley to be filmed only from the waist up to hide his suggestive dance moves, a decision that remains controversial to this day. When Elvis stole the show anyway, Sullivan was reportedly conflicted, grateful for the ratings boost, but furious about losing control over the moment. Similarly, when Bo Diddley decided to play his self-titled song Bo Diddley instead of the agreed-upon 16 tons, Sullivan was so angry he refused to ever invite him back. It was these moments when artists defied his authority that pushed Sullivan to the brink. He wasn't just a host, he saw himself as the curator of American culture. So when performers challenged his vision, it felt personal. While Sullivan was admired for launching so many careers, he also had a reputation among insiders as being quick-tempered, overly rigid, and resistant to change. But to the public, he remained a symbol of prime-time respectability. His explosive reactions rarely made it to air, but those who worked with him saw the fire beneath the surface. In an era where television was tightly controlled and appearances mattered more than ever, Ed Sullivan's moments of genuine anger stood out, and none was more iconic than the day Jim Morrison called his bluff live on national television. That was the day Ed Sullivan truly lost it, and it was the moment America saw the cracks in a man who had controlled the nation's Sunday nights for over 2 decades.